Hi everyone, so I am back with a different kind of video this time. So this video is actually going to be about my GCSE photography work. So I'm doing a little series about that. So this should help anyone who is doing that or even interested in just that. So the kind of reason behind that is, first of all, anyone who is interested in GCSE photography, wants to tech it, is teching it. These kind of videos can be helpful. I know there's a lot for A-level out there. There's a little bit for GCSE, but not much. So I took my GCSEs back in 2021. So three years ago now. Yeah. Does that give away my age? Probably does. So, yes. So, I got a grade 7 in photography. When I do the history versions of these kind of videos, I will tell you my grade in that. I will not be doing any maths versions of these. We'll do some English ones though. Maths is a no-no. Those other channels for that. I was awful at maths. But yeah, so I did photography. So this video is going to be about the mini projects I did and the exhibition pieces, which we never got to do. We never did our exhibition. We never had our prom either. But that's something else. So, so of the big pieces, the smaller pieces, 2 pieces I've left out because they actually are going up in the house. So I dug these all out. These were in my shed at the bottom of the garden. Yes, the books do have damp. I put them in the kind of to forget about them. But I thought this is worth doing. They are now staying up in the house. They're going with my scrapbooks. They're going to become a memory piece now. So I'm going to show you what I've got out on my bed, and then I have a heavy black folder thing, artist portfolio thing, full of photography stuff as well. So I will explain little pieces. There is something missing, which I'll get into when I show you my books, when I show you the final book. But yes, there is something missing. I have no idea where that is. In all honesty, the teacher could still have it, the school could still have it, and I wouldn't put it past them because I am missing 2 of my history books as well. So yeah, that was a long ass intro. So I'll explain the little things that keep sliding. So one of the projects we did was based in identity. So a big part of that, which a lot of you will not know, for me is cosplay. I do a lot of cosplay. So at this point in time, forewarning, I am going to be talking about Harry Potter. So if no one wants to hear that, click off now. Yeah. So yes, I am going to be talking about Harry Potter. So a big part of my identity is cosplay. I cosplay I've cosplayed many characters. I cosplay many characters. I am working on a few different cosplayers as well. So me and my photography teachers, and celebrity fashion was a big part of it as well. That has kind of dwindled as I can't keep that up now, sadly, because I don't go out enough and I don't do enough to keep that up. I still wear some celebrity inspired outfits, but I cannot keep celebrity fashion up anymore, which is kind of sad. I wish I could. So part of that was we worked on some select pieces like this. So these are autograph photos. Yes, I have signed these. I have autographed these. No, I'm not selling them. So a big part is I go to a lot of Comic-Cons, so we thought let's emulate that with these. So let's go. I didn't sort these out prior. Maybe I should have. Okay. So those are sorted. So here, these are very similar. So these are the two Remus Lupin ones. So what we did was we cut them, put them on an A3 sheet and cut them down to like this size. But we put the like Gryffindor logo in. But yes, I created these. These are called double exposure pieces. So I used, I did the double exposure with the Marauders map on Photoshop. So this is how I'm going to explain it. This is going to take a very long time. But yes, and then physically I did the signature on them. Yeah. So they're the two Remus Lupin ones. In the same realm of Potter, we did, this was way before I actually had my own tattoos. Draco, in the very same way. But these are just regular edits. Yes, I had my hair very short at that point. I'm very blonde. I've lost most of that now. I am dyeing this though, so you probably will see me with a different hair colour. But yeah. I still have the suit, by the way. This suit is probably my most used suit for many other cosplayers as well as Draco. Yes, we have Draco ones. Then, for celebrity fashion, I worked on an outfit based around Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton. So this was a watercolour changing piece from Photoshop. You can't even really see the signature because of the gold pen. That gold pen was awful. I should have really used metallic Sharpie actually, but we didn't have one at that point. Yes, I still have the Hamilton jacket. The Hamilton jacket is actually a cast jacket from the actual production. I found it on eBay and thought it was really cool, and then the shirt and the jeans. But yeah, I still have actually this whole outfit. And that was actually before I dyed my hair. Did I dye my hair for cosplay? Yes. And do I still dye my hair for cosplay? Yes, because I don't really wear wigs. The only time I ever wore a wig was for Santana. So this was a vignette piece that we put on. So yes, I only ever dye my hair. I only ever wore a wig for Santana. Which is insane. I don't have that dress now though. Dress was very thin. The one we never actually backed was this one, which is the other Santana one. So this one never got backed. So this is like still slidey outy. But yeah. We'll still have these. So yeah, those are those kind of pieces. So those were gonna go in a magazine rack kind of thing. So I did a huge kind of like record piece, which we were gonna do a huge thing. So my teacher actually spray painted some vinyl records, and then she gave them me. I have no idea actually what to do with these at all. I just have two, because we did I'll show you in a minute, because we'll move on to that next. But yeah, so I have two randomly spray painted records, warped records. So these don't actually work, which is why I'm holding them awfully. Do not hold your vinyls like this. Okay, don't do this. These are warped. These do not work. Plus we spray painted them, so why the hell would they work? Yeah, I don't know what to do with these now. Anyone got creative suggestions for vinyl records? Please let me know. I have a few that I did lyrics on years ago that I haven't done anything with. I just have them lingering around. Anyone got any suggestions for these? Would be forever grateful, because I feel like it's terrible having them just lying around, because they're really pretty actually. I might respray paint. I might go back over this with another colour as well. I do have spray paint, so that might be a summer project. But please, for the love of God, actually give me an idea what to do with these. So speaking of vinyl records, we got creative. I got creative. I'm not really giving the teacher any credit. We made a record. This is not pressed. This is a what record I had. of Queen's Radio Gaga, so I utilised it. So why waste a warped record? Then years later I got a warped record of Greece. A year later. So yeah. I created a Santana album. So the reason why I did a whole project to do with Naya Riviera and Santana Lopez was because in 2020 she passed away. She drowned, sadly. So I've loved Glee. So you'll see Kurt Hummel as well, because I did quite a few pieces to do Kurt Hummel. But I really wanted to do a memorial piece in the exhibition for her. So you'll see the two huge frames in a bit, which are the two big pieces for the memorial piece. So I worked on a couple of smaller projects as well for that. We're supposed to do the candlelit, and it's supposed to be candlelit and everything. It's going to be really lovely. And we're supposed to have these songs, my favourite ones, which are listed on the back here, which I'll show you once I take it out of this, playing as it was going around. But yeah, so I called this album Happy Dreams. So these are the songs that she sang on the show that always make me happy. As you can see, this is badly damped because of where it's been. But yeah, so we made the cover through Canva and Photoshop and made the back as well. And then we took to using the actual warped record as well. So this is how you're supposed to hold a vinyl record, if anyone's curious. This is warped, so don't actually need to do that. So I painted this in pink, because pink's one of her favourite colours. And then used the photo of me dressed as Santana on the front of it as well. Normally I would poke a hole through that, but I couldn't actually do that because I didn't have the stuff to be able to poke an accurate hole. But yeah. Also, you did just see my candidate number, not that actually matters anymore. But yeah, I had to write a candidate numbers on everything. That was another thing. So I'll show you these huge frames and I can put these down. So I have no idea where to put these now. I love them though. So this is the Santana one. So these were created on Photoshop and Canva. So I got a picture of Santana off the internet. Picked a quote which says, "A star is a star, it doesn't matter where in the sky it shines." And then utilised select group of pictures that did edit. And yeah, made these two really big memorial pieces, which are actually upside down in the frames. But that wasn't a worry because they were going on art easels, which I still have. I have no use for them. And this is the Naya piece. This was the actual main piece. Do you need to actually fix that one so it's in the frame right? So this has a picture of Naya in the middle. She's so pretty. So beautiful. And it says her name, her middle name, which is Marie, which I love. And then it says, "Butterflies can't see their wings. They can't see how beautiful they truly are. They can't see how truly beautiful they are. But everyone else can. People are like that as well." So I tossed between that and the one about tomorrow isn't promised. But I picked the butterfly one. And it's the same as the other one, just with different pictures. Like different edits as well in the same photo. But yeah. Yeah, these are the two huge memorial pieces. And I did send a photo of them to her dad as well after I'd done them. Because I wanted him to see them. But yeah. It's kind of depressing. Those, but yeah, they're special. These are two very special pieces. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Kind of want to have them hanging up, but I have no room. So I'm going to keep them stored safe. Yeah. So these two board pieces are out because these are actually going up in the living room. Because my mum wants these. So you had to give every photo a name. Everything that went on this stuff, or I got a better version of this stuff. Shit. If you can, get the thinner stuff, which I'll show you in a minute. You'll get what I mean when I show you in a minute. Get the thinner stuff. You have to buy it yourself, so be it. I bought most of the stuff myself. I bought Photoshop for my computer, which was the updated better version of what we used. I bought my own books after the second one. After the third one the school gave me, they wanted to give me a poly wallet folder. By the end, they ended up giving me one because I did that much work. But I bought my third book. I bought my own backing board for photos. Yeah. Buy as much as you can. Buy your own, like, crafts and set. You know, like in scrapbooking when you get your scrapbooking paper, like background paper. Buy that. Do it. Do it. It makes your books look amazing. No, when people say, "Oh, don't do it," do it. Trust me. When you look at the books, it's a good tip actually. Background papers, amazing. Work amazing. Do it. You'll see. And after doing photography, I became a scrapbooker. It didn't take long for this whole thing to kind of go, well, you did photography, become a scrapbooker. So you have to name all your pieces. So this one's called Graveyard Beauty. So I found this flower in a graveyard. Thought it was beautiful, took a picture of it, and then edited it. It looks extremely edited. It is, but it isn't. I did press a few buttons. I'm telling you now what I pressed. I can't remember. But I made this. This is amazing. So it was a very well in focus photo anyway. I just kind of brightened it really. That's the best way to put it. I just brightened it and it came out looking like this. It looks good. This stuff you get cut by craft knives. That's why it does not look straight and looks absolutely awful. That's what I'm saying by the flatter stuff. The flatter stuff, although you can't cut it by a craft knife, it actually makes your projects look so much better. This second one is called Wildflowers. Look at those raindrops. Honestly, when I brought these out yesterday and looked and sifted through them to make sure they were okay and weren't mouldy, that's on me not looking after them. I forgot I took this. I forgot this was a photo I had. And to say the shock of the sheer beauty of it, yeah. So yeah. So this is how like the kind of stuff in the exhibition will look. So you'll put them on a wall, you'll put stuff on tables, your books will be out as well and people will flick through them. That's how an exhibition should look for photography, for GCSE. Now, I don't know, but you can, some of this stuff can roll over into art as well. Now I'm going to get into the stuff. So, you have to do mixed media as well, by the way, when you're doing photography. You still have to use mixed media. So this is what I mean by the thin stuff. This is the thin stuff. So, as you can see, it's like card. Yeah, this is what you want. So, this is a character of my own creation, by the way. This is Crystal Coulson. But, yeah. Yeah, I dyed my hair. This is spray blue. I made this stuff myself, with a bit of help from my dad. He just cut the stuff, put the dowels in, I painted it. I'm quite proud of myself. It looks amazing. That's 3D printed. Is there anything else on here? Oh, that's made of rubber. I got that from Poland. Yeah, I'm also a lot skinnier than this now, actually. To the point where I haven't actually worn this cosplay. And being skinnier than this, it's probably a lot bigger than it should be. Yeah, so this is just a very minimally edited photo. yeah, so these might go on exhibition. This is a Remus Lupin character poster, so this was edited on Canva. Again, this is a young Remus Lupin, so this is when he would have been in Hogwarts. I still have that book, and I still have the wand uniform. I think I still have it. No, I got rid of it. Yeah, got rid of it. I kept the Slytherin one though. So yeah, so this was just edited on Canva. This was taken at one of my local parks. So beautiful. And yes, you have to take all the photos yourself, even the ones of yourself you take yourself. So these were used like tripods and stuff. Imagine lugging all that around. Yeah, I lugged all that around. Everywhere. Tripods. There's tripods and automatic settings on your cameras and timers, and you have to write everything down. Not with them. When you do your annotations, which you'll see in the other videos. And you'll see in the book videos, but I'm doing the projects, the exhibition stuff first. Because this is so much easier, because then I can get this put away. Because it's currently sitting in my room, which there's not a lot of room in here. I've got my scrapbooking projects in here. So this is a Playbill magazine cover that I created for my Lin-Manuel Miranda Hamilton picture. Look at this. I'm in shock of how good I was actually at GCSE Photography. Due to COVID as well, we were in lockdown, so we couldn't do a whole lot. So that's why you see most of these were taken in my backyard. Yes, these jeans do not fit. The shirt does though. Yeah, so Canva again. Canva will be your best friend. Canva is still my best friend. Yeah, I use Canva still for my photographs or scrapbooking. This is on the floor. I'm getting a couple out. So, you'll get told to do mini projects within your projects. That's complicated. So you get told to do experiments. So what these are Canva experiments or Photoshop experiments. So I got creative. So I wanted to do an LGBT representation project. So I picked 3 of my characters that represent one sexuality within the LGBT community. Now I'm straight, but I cosplay regardless of said character's sexuality, said character's gender, or whether the character is even an animal. I've cosplayed Scar before. You won't see pictures until I do a scrapbook flick through of one of my scrapbooks, and you will. I'm reworking his outfit. It needs a whole overhaul. It didn't look the best, and plus the shoes broke. But that's a story for another time. So I picked 3 of my characters. So Santana, Kurt, and Remus. Remus is a headcanon for being bisexual, only because I did not have a third and I wanted a third. So Santana is so these are double exposure experiments with the flags. So Santana, obviously lesbian. So there's the lesbian flag. I hope I used the right one. Sorry if I did not. I hope this is the right lesbian flag. I'm sorry, this is going to be a very long video because you have to talk through all this. Remus Lupin, the bi flag. This is actually one of my favourite edits. This worked out so well. This actually worked out better than the other 2, I think. I did a physical version of it. The physical version sucked. But hey ho, that's how it goes. And then Kurt, obviously. I used the rainbow one. And then 2 months after I did this, realised was actually a real one for gay men. But, oh well. You live and you learn. But it looked alright. Yeah. Yeah, so them were them ones. And then I did another double exposure experiment with Remus by using the werewolf picture. So this picture actually came from the film. That one is obviously of me. It's the same gist. I do not remember how to do double exposure at all. Well, if I read through my annotations on how to do it, this is why you write them. So years later, if you really want to go back, you can redo it. So these, I made a purse. So this is quote poster 1. Since I saw this where I'm up to no good. And then quote poster 2, I put them together when I sorted through. It's mischief managed. Have you noticed the map was open on one and closed on the other? Clever that. And the shoes are so comfortable. And then it's actually one of my friend's ideas. She looked at this picture and was like, please, for the love of God, do an equality poster for werewolves. Werewolf equality. So I did it. We were sat in lesson together and she looked at this picture and was like, we need an equality for werewolves poster in your project. And I was like, do we really? And she went, yes, please do one. So I made one on Canva. So most of like the poster type ones I made on Canva. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So I did a Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban poster for Remus. Remus's outfits are so comfortable. Like the cosplays I came up with for Remus, comfortable. I even put June 2004. I was not even born then. I was born in September of that year. Yeah, that movie is as old as me. It's just a couple months older, really. Okay. Oh, they're stuck in the bag. Hang on. Alright. We still have a hell of a lot to get through. I'm going through these as fast as I can. Another one for Crystal. Just a regular kind of sepia black and white kind of edit. I don't know why this is not on photo paper. That bothers me because this has got damp. This is an Amy Winehouse Valerie lyric quote poster for Santana. I don't know how I came up with that one. I don't know why I did that one. That one's Canva. Most of these Canva. Vogue magazine for Kurt Hummel. Yes, the outfit. Ridiculous, I know, but I love it. Then we have a fashion show poster in the same ridiculous but awesome outfit. So, labels are on the back. That's what you do, you label them. You can write directly onto this, but I just put 2 labels for easiest. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince for Draco. These are not the best Canva edits ever, but I do actually quite like them. They grew on me over time. And then this is the Deathly Hallows Part 2 version of it. I like this background. Then we have a Lin-Manuel Miranda one. That's just a regular edit. That's just a couple of edits on Photoshop. Nothing too hasty. And then another regular Crystal one. There you go. You can see the dagger there. Amazing. That's a really good rubber dagger. So it was, at this point, it was the 10-year anniversary of the MCU, so I did a more than Inhuman. So Crystal is actually Inhuman. I made her Inhuman. But it's weird looking back at this thinking, I had no tattoos at this point, and now I have 18. And then a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4 poster. So this is like the LMD season. Because I was watching that season at that point. So I got kind of a thing of, I'm making the poster. So. Oh. Yeah. So now we're getting on to some of the mixed media stuff. Kind of. So some of the mixed media is in here. So, okay, this is a sports day from 2019, so I got to photograph some of the sports day stuff. I have a scrapbook fully made for sports day as well. This is from when I visited Chinatown, one of my favourite pictures I took, so I made that into an A4 one. So, I'm trying to dig out some of the... This is another sports day one as well. So, got a couple of mixed media. So in here, so for... This one's called Growing Up, so I took 2 pictures of me as Remus and then ripped them in half. So one of the older cosplay, younger cosplay, and then stuck them together. So this was like inspired by a artist that did this, so you'll see the artist research in my book. I did it twice over, for the book and for the actual exhibition. So, these are like pages out of old Harry Potter books, so this is where it goes on from the missing pieces. So I took old Harry Potter books and sliced them, so I had the hardback covers, and I worked with them and put like young Draco, older Draco, and did the whole thing. The actual written stuff about that is in my book, but I don't actually know where the physical pieces are. They've gone. Unless if I find them, I will make a video actually about them. Like I'll show them in a short video, but I can't actually find them as of yet. But these obviously the whole block of pages had to come out to make that. So I used the pages. So this is the Order of the Phoenix one. So you have the Order of the Phoenix pages and then the photo I just stuck on the top. It didn't take much to do a mixed media project. Then I did the werewolf transformation, so this like afterwards. Kind of thing. Yeah. There's loads more, we've still got more to go. So yeah. Then, this was taken in the northern quarter of Manchester. It was just on the wall, piece of wall out. Cool. So this is the Queen vinyl records. This was a Freddie one that I did, so it's kind of like... How do I put it? Not memorialised, kind of showing each member, but you know, like what they were like. So it's like that's Freddie, so that's like the vinyl of something that's called like Love Kill. That's one of his solo songs, but it's like see like cats. So that's Berlioz from Aristocats, my plush. So like I did a Brian May one, so it's like Radio Gaga and Go Crazy, but the fox for Brian May up there, and that's mine, fox from Lapland. Then there's some more street art from Manchester. And then I photographed the dance show as well in 2020. So these are just some of the best ones out of the dance show. This is one of my favourite photos I ever took from the dance show. I just love it. Look at it. It's just stunning. And then I just made it black and white. Then I did, so very similar to the book edits, I did the sheet music one for Santana. So there's a version of this in my book, but this is the one I made for the thing. And then as well I did a Hamilton lyric one. So I had a calendar, I still actually have pieces of the calendar left, where it had all like the lyrics for Hamilton. So I did that for the Lynn ones. And here's some more for the books. So It All Ends. So this is the Deathly Hallows Part 2. That's like the bit, you know, where Tonks turns up. I tried to replicate that. It took me ages to find a spot that actually looked good. And then this is like remembering the Hogwarts years. And yes, I did print all of them out individually, and yes, I still have them. I have a little folder with stuff in. from what I use for like inspiration and things. We've got this and then another few of the other kind, the polystyrene crap that I had. These are better, definitely get these. Get a selection of A4 and A3. And if you want A5, not many people do A5, but if you want to be a little bit different and do something in A5, go for it. Friends Fest. Yes, I went there in 2019, and yes, I did a whole project on it. A whole section of my book on it. That's Phoebe's Taxi. There's some more of Remus Lupin. These are just some regular edits that I have. See some Draco ones. Here's another Remus. Oh my god, you can see that is. Why did I not repaint my nails? Oh my god, oh lord. Anyway, young Remus Lupin. Should have repainted my nails. It snowed. I took full advantage. Yeah, did I just get into my Slytherin robes for this? Yes. Have I rarely worn my Slytherin robes? Yes. I don't really wear them. I got them at the studio top. They're heavy as shit. The angelic halo of Santana. One of my favourite photos. There's a hell of a lot. Kurt Hummel. Black and white vignette. Amazing. More Santana. That was a Kara's cat. I stole that cat too for this, for the background. Amazing. Another one of Kurt Hummel. Yes, that's a very short bench. I am not tall. Also, these are bent. And another one of Lynn. We're nearly at the end. Don't worry, we're getting there. Just this lot. So, took some at Madame Tussauds in Blackpool. So yeah, that's a black and white background, full colour person, well, thing. And that's Dame Darcy Bustle. Slightly edited for Jimi Hendrix. And then, there's these. Harry Potter Magic duo. Come back! There we go. Oh! So that's all of the exhibition kind of pieces. So yeah, so you had to have kind of a really large selection. I did go a tad overboard. Maybe a little bit more than a tad overboard. But it's good to have a large selection, and then on the exhibition when you're actually putting together your area, you can have a selection of what you actually want. Because sometimes you look at something, you put it on the board, and you think, yeah, I'm going to use that. Like, something like this. Excuse me. And then you get to your day of exhibition, and you think, well, no, actually, I'd rather have this. So then you just switch them. Instead of having to, you know, do the whole shababble of trying to make another piece. So yeah, more is less kind of thing. Not less is more. You need more. Definitely have a large selection. Because then what you don't use, you still get to take home with you. You still get to keep. Yeah, what you don't use, you get to hang on to these for forever, or for as long as you want. Yeah, you get to hang on to them forever. As I will. I am that kind of person who will keep these. They are yours. Your work. Some teachers might want to keep something. Some teachers will forget to give you something back, like mine did. Am I bitter about it? Yes, because they were the old editions of Harry Potter. Not the new hardback covers, the old ones. I am a titty bit annoyed. Plus it took me so long and a few cuts from a craft knife to get them off. I put hard work into that. and they just, after a long while, just get rid of it. They just bin it, they don't care. So that's missing. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this has kind of helped you to have a look at the kind of style, and you'll get to see more of the other bits and bobs, like artist research and the other, like the actual themes and the theme pages and things like that in the actual books. I just wanted to get this bit out of the way. Then you've seen exhibition pieces, because I know people do not show this bit. So get this done, and then hopefully you'll get to see the books soon. Bye.